Okay, hello, my name is Mark. Raw this week. Still nothing. I don't feel anything that's really, really important. I don't feel something that is great. I don't feel something that really, really make me, oh crap, there's Monday Night Raw. Oh crap, there is Friday Night SmackDown. I really don't care about it. Am I excited for Crown Jewel? Absolutely. I think the only thing that I want to watch in that show was John Cena versus AJ Styles. Even though yes, it felt like a nostalgia bait, but this is like one final time for both of them just to have fun out there and go out there and having a blast of a match. And I really, really like that. Even though I hate it, I felt like they could have done that months before, but it is what it is. This is what we get, and I'm really happy that it happened. And the record between two of them is just 2-1. So if John Cena win, that's going to be 2-2, and then when they retire, and that's 2-2. That's going to be great. But again, let's start with Raw. Roman Reigns challenged Bronson Reed to an Australian street fight at Crown Jewel. This one, I understand it was in his hometown, even though is he Australian or New Zealand? I forgot because it's been so long. I thought it's going to be Mr. Braun Breaker because how he kind of like destroyed Braun Breaker with a steel chair because it goes there. But if you want to do a rematch with this, I feel like cool, but there is a but. If you let Bronson Reed win, I'm going to be a happy camper. But with WWE cannot create something risky or something like go out of field. WWE is going to play it safe. Really going to play it safe. They're going to pick the longest reigning WWE Undisputed Champion in modern era. And again, I know Bronson Reed is like not young and he's like 36, 37. I understand that he's not young. If he's young, I think he could get a push out of this. But he's not young. But to me, it's like, dude, Roman is not here every single week. Just push him to do something. Mid card title would be cool. Just go for Seth Rollins would be cool. Or Cody Rhodes, because how division needs something to fuel their like power. Because what things currently right now, as I see it, they're not doing anything. They're not pursuing tag team champion. It's just like WWE doesn't want division and Judgment Day collide. They wanted to. I probably think they're going to do it, but not right now. I think they should have done that. Just making a pressure to Finn and JD and saying, "Hey, I'm going to get your titles. Be careful." But instead, they just doing the same thing, facing the same guys every single goddamn week, and it sucks. Really sucks. To be honest, though, I don't remember the first match that they do or they did in Clash in Paris. I don't remember. Roman won, of course, but what can they offer for this? I think they're going to do something great. Obviously, it's Australian street fight, so they're going to involve weapons and shit. But to me, it's like, what's the point? Bronson Reed lose. I think he should have just doing something that making sure that he's ready for Roman. Instead, he's just not doing anything. He's done tag team matches. Don't get me wrong. It felt like he gained experience from that. But from singles perspective, what does he done for these past few months? Nothing. I think if I remember, because how boring Raw was for these past few months or past few whatever it is, he's not doing anything. What can we get out of this? So again, if Roman wins, what's going to happen, Bronson Reed? Because there's a segment where I'm going to talk about Seth Rollins is going to happen. But for Roman and Bronson Reed, especially for Bronson, what do he gain? If he gains something out of this, if he won this match, or if he win this match, not won. One is a past tense. If he win this match, he's going to get something. But with WWE not doing anything crazy or anything like creative, I think it's going to be doing the same shit over and over again. But for Roman, if he wins, I could see him potentially go for Seth Rollins. With how Seth Rollins later down the line, I'm going to talk about it, with how he talked to Paul Heyman, that he's going to maybe went away after this. He's going to take a break again for a month or two, and then came back for return for like 150 times. To me, it's just cool. I'm happy that Bronson Reed getting another chance to beat Roman Reigns, but I think it's not going to happen. Roman Reigns gonna get 2-0 against this dude. So yeah, I don't really care about it. Obviously, who's Braun Breaker? At least for Braun Breaker, I know again WWE is probably taking like a long-term storytelling for with Braun and Roman Reigns. Especially Braun got cooked, got steel chair bashed into his like chest or whatever it is, and then maybe he got injured or something like that for storytelling, kind of reading him off. But it would be cool, like Bronson Reed said, "Hey, you got Braun Breaker to face you. I'm going to do it later down the line or whatever." But yeah, 2 minutes, I really don't care about this. They brawl after that, and then that's it. Next, Maxine Dupree defeated Becky Lynch via Kana. This one, okay, I'm really really happy that WWE now that this is the first time they taking a risk. I think Becky Lynch probably take that risk. I think that not WWE, but Becky, because how Becky really wants to prove women's division. Uh, the thing is, I love Becky. I wish that she had like more hands on the booking of women's division instead of like Triple H. I think she could cope. I think how really she really wants the women's division to just grow. Just give the booking decision to Mr. Becky Lynch. Mr. No, the man himself, herself, Becky Lynch, because how she's really, really want to uplift the division. And this one, even though I don't like the ending, but kind of create, kind of like, not create, kind of like separate her to make sure that she's not losing by pinfall or submission. Like, I understand the creative decision on that, and I respect Becky Lynch to just give Maxine, and Maxine kind of improved in this match. Really, Maxine kind of like fought Becky Lynch, even though and kind of using dirty tactics. Like in the final, almost the final spot or the final matchup, and not matchup, yeah, final spot, using the ropes to just count Becky. Becky kick out. He was kind of using a dirty tactics, but I respect Maxine for doing that. I think she's trying to outbest, not outbest, yeah, kind of like out creative, out maneuver Becky Lynch, like overall skill and experience. And I really respect that. I think that's a cool storytelling to tell that Maxine Dupree, who was like not a wrestler, he's just this side character with the what is it? The group with Mansoor and the other guy, I forget, Mace, like this model, and then when Max Dupree came and left the group and then become LA Knight, Maxine just doing different stuff and then joining this academy. I forget what is it? I forgot what the name. Uh Academy. Something's Academy. He got Chad Gable on his side, Otis on his side, and Akira, who are like two of them like one of the best wrestler in the world. Chad Gable is one of the best Olympian wrestler currently. Hope speeding recovery for that man. And Akira was like really, really, even though currently he's a jobber, but he's really, really talented. With Maxine there, perfect. In this match, she kind of like it really, really improved, doing amazing things. And hopefully she get more TV time, more matches to just make her more comfortable in the ring and making sure that she could maybe becoming something good. I think WWE should take a risk on this, creative risk on Maxine. I think it could work, but again, it's up to WWE. But if the Becky Lynch gave her like a rub, that would be awesome. But yeah, Becky lose via count out, even though I don't like it, but it's a good booking decision and creative decision to just making sure that Becky didn't lose pinfall by pinfall or just submission. Yeah, I really love this. Shout out to Becky Lynch, shout out to Maxine, just giving out cool ideas here. Maybe people didn't like it or whatever, but Maxine kind of like doing great things in the ring. And if WB giving her more opportunities in the ring, I think she could improve and then go from there. Next up, Roxanne Perez defeated Lara Valkyria. This one is again, both are talented wrestler. I couldn't care less with the storytelling right now. It's just that I don't know why we keep the same guys, the same girls facing each other. I understand that they are kind of like doing rivalry between the two of them, and to be honest, I just don't care enough to just. Why can't we just have like different path where they're going to see each other at some point down the line instead of like every single week we put Bailey against Roxanne, we put Bailey versus Raquel, and then Lara versus Raquel, and then Lara versus Roxanne. It's like it's already been done. Let's move on from this. Jesus, I just don't care. And then by the end of the match, yes, Roxanne win by Raquel helping her. The same thing that got Bailey loose. Oh, got Bailey pin because of Roxanne. Just heel things. It just I don't care. But it make me want to hating on Roxanne and Raquel. I love Roxanne. I really love Roxanne. She's really talented. I think she's the future of WWE. If we just doing something different, but this is not working out. Really. Next. Yeah, this one. Let's talk about this. I don't know if this is going to. Okay, we're going to cut this. Okay, this one. This one segment, I felt like cool. They kind of like address something, and Becky is still doing there before after she lost to Maxine. She's doing like, oh, I hate the rap, blah blah blah. And then we get segment between Seth and Paul. In this segment, I feel like um they kind of like telling a story. If you watch clearly, not no pun intended, the Seth Rollins holding a watch. That by the way, there's a video package about him and in part two, in the part three part series before this Conjure match, and it was kind of a cool storytelling there in that video package. But I'm not specifically talking about this one, and I think it's after that, if I remember correctly. So, Seth asking Heyman about, hey, answer me this, the Oracle, or no, he said Paul, and about asking about the match. He said about, hey, what do you think about me versus Cody, and blah blah blah. And Paul Heyman, you're going to win this match. This is like a prophecy or whatever it is. And Seth in now kind of like not rebuttal, just answering or just counter. I said countering Dan Masase, and he said, "What if I'm lose? What if I lose?" And then Paul kind of like, "No, you're not going to lose." And I said, "Paul, what if I lose to Cody Rhodes?" And Heyman giving like, "Why?" No, that's later. But he said that if you lose, Braun Breaker's going to question you. Why are you here? And why am I putting my future into your hands or whatever it is? Same with Bronson. And then after that, Seth say something, I don't remember, but he said, what if I lose again to Paul? And Paul Heyman said, blah, 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 blah. And then Seth Rollins kind of man like, Paul! he asked Paul Heyman again, "What if I lose to Cody Rhodes?" And Paul Heyman gave a good kind of like answer. He said, "If you lose, then I'm starting to question why I pick you instead of like Roman Reigns." Now it's getting on set set. Even though it's like too early to just breaking them apart, but it's like a good. I wish Seth Rollins like kind of like instead of like Paul leaving after that said Roman Reigns. I wish that um Seth said thank you, thank you for your honesty, and then I'm going to do something huge, or just said something that I'm going to beat Cody Rhodes, and then left instead of Paul Heyman leaving. But yeah, I think it's a good. Um, I don't know if it's good, but I don't know. Really don't know. But yeah, it's a cool interaction. It feels like it's been a while since we got to see Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins just having interactions after Wrestle. Since WrestleMania, they never had like really cool interaction that making sure what's going on with this issue and everything. But yeah, that's cool. But yeah, it is what it is. Next. Okay. After that, we got this segment between Punk, LA Knight, and the Usos. I think it's between Punk returning and saying, thank you, blah blah blah. Man, I'm kind of like hating on CM Punk here because I feel like he could do something different, especially when he said about I earned that World Heavyweight Championship. My remix score was there, but you know what? I'm going to do something. I'm going to do open challenge or challenge someone before pursuing World Heavyweight. Instead, he just won it. And then we got LA Knight after that. After he said that he earned that spot for to not for to face Seth Rollins. And then LA Knight came and said, nah nah nah. Cool is that you put your love in the ring with your wife, blah blah blah. Said I pinned Seth Rollins, you lose to Seth Rollins, and blah blah blah. And Jey Uso came, a bunch of la 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 blah blah blah. And after that, LA Knight said, you are suck, you should stay on tag team, wherever. And then he got super kicked by Jay. Especially Jimmy came out of nowhere, like, dude, what are you doing? And then Punk said, hey, you should just do a tag team. I'm cool with you. I love you so, but I don't like Lil Roman. And he got pissed off and then punched Jey Uso and then got super kicked by Jimmy. Cool. Just don't care, to be honest, because they both like LA Knight, in my opinion, still cool. I think he's like the Diamond Dallas Page. I think he deserves that World Heavyweight Championship even though he's 40. I understand people don't like him because like he's like a nostalgia act. I understand those, but he could have made something different for WWE. But again, he's just stuck in this like I want a World Heavyweight Championship. I didn't get it. I want a World Heavyweight Championship. I didn't get it. It's just rinse and repeat. Same with CM Punk. And for Jay, bruh, Jay, I'm sorry, but you suck. Really suck. You're not the 2020 version of Jey Uso. You just yeet stuff and then it's garbage. And he had segment with Roman too, I guess, and it was like, eh. And then Kyrie versus Io. It's been a long time since we saw Kyrie versus Io, but I don't remember. Is it on NXT? But the great time was in Stardom. And this one is like okay, but with how WWE just pursue entertainment, Kyrie win by using help of Asuka. To be honest, I really don't care. I think sh- can we just stop let Io Sky speak English? I love to see that understand English, but it's not natural. It's cringy if I'm being honest. I love Io, but I think she just need um manager or just let her speak Japanese with, especially if so video fake that or whatever it is fact video package, just let her speak English. Yeah, speak Japanese. I mean, I'm I'm comfortable seeing her speak um speaking Japanese instead of English because how broken English three of them like still not, especially Asuka. Asuka should be in the territory of like fluent in English, but she's still kind of like rough on the edge. Asuka's been in the WWE for like since 2015, almost 10 plus years. But God, Io in WWE like in 2019, something like that. She's been here for six years. For Kyrie since 2018, 7 years. So like this should have been pretty fluent, but they're not. So their problem is like, just speak Japanese, please. Yeah, Ria's not here. Thank God. I love me some Ria, but I'm tired of her just doing BS all the time. I'm tired of her. I'm sorry. Next. And then this happened. So, there's a segment where about AJ Styles in the backstage, and I think it's Jackie Robinson asked him about the John Cena stuff. Before he talked about it, Judgment Day came, and this match happened, and I don't give a fuck at all. To be honest, yes, for Pantais, she's going to face Dominic at some point, and there's involvement of Rusev. So if Rusev there, I think it's not going to be one on one with Rusev and no, Penta and Dominic. It's going to be a triple threat. At not, it's not. I don't think it's going to happen at Crown Jewel. I think it's going to be some different PLE. I think Survivor Series or whatever it is. So yeah, I think it's cool. But I think AJ Styles cut a promo on John Cena. There's no. He said about in that match. There's no. What is it? Well, I forgot what he said. But the point that there is no storytelling in this match. The story writes itself. Since 2016 till now. So yeah, it's a cool point. Next, but yeah, I cannot wait. Hopefully, I don't think they're not going to maybe recreate what has been done since the first time they met in Money in the Bank, the second time at SummerSlam, and the third time, the final one that they met in Royal Rumble. They cannot recreate those, but if they can recreate those or maybe surpass it, then I'll be really surprised and really just said you're the goats of the business. But yeah, I don't think they're going to recreate that awesome matches that they uh that happened. But yeah, I'm really excited for this match. X finally after the super kick they doing tag team matches. I really care. Really, I really don't care. I think this is going to leads up or led up to triple threat, three-way dance at whatever PLE or at Raw. I don't know. And is going for the number one contender. Or if Seth is done with the Cody Rhodes, I uh could see for Fatal Four Way, but I don't know. But to be honest, I really don't care about this. But the Usos lost, so I could see a storytelling. Oh yeah, by the way, Alan Knight wins and CM wins by CM already GTS Jey Uso, and then Alan Knight tap, and then he pinned Jey Uso. Yeah, that's cheeky way to win, but it's not hurting anybody. But yeah, the Usos lost for the second time. So it's going to create stories about them not clicking anymore. I think we could see Roman be there, just say, "Hey, you don't need your brother. It's not time to just go shine or whatever it is." So yeah, I really don't care. I really don't put much effort on this storyline, but with the match, I think they could do something good. But I really don't give a fuck about it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, share this video. My name is Mar. Raw. What is it? Uh, October 6th, 2025. Still garbage. Still not garbage. It's okay, but don't care. Really don't care that much. It's still nothing burger. That's it. Goodbye.